Hi, this is David Gamble with High Context Consulting. I'm going to demo today a website that I think does a great job of facilitating the sale of a product online while asking for the minimum amount of data. I often call this getting out of the way when someone's ready to invest in you, your product, your organization, whatever it may be. And the folks at panic.com have done a great job at that. Coda is a web development application for the Mac, and it is available on their site here on this homepage. And they've done a couple of great things here, even with this page itself, before we get to the e-commerce. They've thought about what are the 2 or 3 or 4 key things that people are likely to do coming to this page, and then really design the page so that it facilitates that well. People may be coming there to learn about it. Looking at the homepage here, as you scroll down, you can see lots of information there. Clicking on these links will scroll the information around so you can quickly learn a lot about the application and what it can do. Once they've learned about it, they may want to download the demo, which you can do with this obvious link here. Once they've tried the demo, they may be ready to buy, and they can do that very quickly by clicking here, and we'll take a look at that here in a minute. And then they may need some help. If they already own the application, they've been trying the demo, or they've already bought it, and they have a question about it, they can click that to get help. So across the top, they've facilitated 3 key actions, next steps that people may want to take on this page, while also providing information about the product itself. So right from the get-go, the homepage for Coda is excellent. Now let's assume we have already tried the download and are ready to buy. So we'll click Buy Now. And when this page comes up, they've done a couple things here that I think are great. There's lots of white space. They have numbered the steps, and there's only 3. 1, what you want, 2, who you are, and 3, how you'll pay. So if we start at the top under what you want, you can see that there's actually some rather complex options here, but they've done a good job of simplifying it. By default, they have checked off the most common option, which is to buy 1 copy of Coda, and they have a special running right now for $79 each. Or if you already own one of their other products that's bundled in with Coda, you can enter the serial number for that and get even more of a discount. Or perhaps you work at a school or an institution and you want to buy a multi-user pack, then they facilitate that here. So they have 3 options that cover a wide variety of scenarios, and then if you have needs that fall outside that, they give you a link to email them, and then they can take care of it directly with you. So, pretty complex, but they've done a couple things to make it easy. They check off by default the most common scenario, and then clearly describe the others so that you know exactly what you're doing. So I think it makes a lot of sense. So once you've decided what you want, you then scroll down to who you are. And here again, they ask for just the absolute bare minimum of data from you. The only thing they're asking for here that they probably don't need to process the credit card transaction is your email address. However, that is necessary for the transaction because they send you a security key that you have to enter into the application to unlock it from demo mode. So they do have to ask for that. But you'll note that they don't ask if you want to subscribe to their newsletter. A lot of people just don't even want to be bothered with that. It's another tiny little barrier to someone completing this process. So they've just done away with it. I think that makes a lot of sense. And then finally, number 3, how you'll pay. Again, 3 common options: Visa, MasterCard, American Express, the basic information you need here. And then in nice big letters, they say your total, $79, and then you can click process my order. If we had changed this up here to 2 copies and then scroll down, you'll see $158. So again, very clear, very easy. Now to summarize again what they've done here, lots of white space, a very non-threatening form, complex options, but they've really simplified it and made it easy to pick among them. They ask for the absolute bare minimum of data in order to process a transaction. Every extra field you add, you're going to lose people who don't want to be bothered. So again, this is very non-threatening. This is just basic information that most people are comfortable with. For many of them, it'll probably even autocomplete in their browser if they filled out similar fields before on other sites. And then finally, just the basic information you need for the credit card, and then off you go. So again, I want to thank the folks at Panic for doing such a great job and giving us a great example to talk about. This is David Gamble with High Context Consulting.